Good day, everyone. My name is Fatima Kabir Umar, a student of Doctor of Sustainable Development, University of Abuja Sustainable Development Center. I am here for SDS 902 assignment with my research proposal. That's research methodology and design. My topic is assessing the socio-economic and environmental trade-off of flood events in urban and rural landscape with a system approach. Case study of Alo Dam, Maiduguri, Borno State. Introduction. Flooding remains one of the most frequent and devastating environmental hazards globally, with profound consequences for human livelihood, infrastructure, ecosystem, and governance system. I am here with introduction. The floods are increasingly impacting communities in Borno State. Urban and rural areas experiencing different flood vulnerabilities. Alo Dam poses both for benefits and risk. The benefits are irrigation, water supply, and flood risk. There is a need to analyze the trade-off using a system approach. Problem statements. Reoccurring floods around Alo Dam affects the lives, livelihood, and the environment as a whole. Lack of integrated analysis of economic, social, and ecological impacts. Inadequate data driving planning across urban and rural settlement. Need for a systemic evaluation of flood-related trade-off. Then the research objectives. The main objective of this research is to assess the socio-economic and environmental trade-off of flood events in the urban and rural landscape near Alo Dam. Specific objective is to identify flood-prone areas around the Alo Dam in Maiduguri, analyze economic losses and social disruption, examine ecological impact, and evaluate the existing mitigation strategies, whereby new strategies can come, mitigation strategies can come in, new adaptation methods can be built on, and other climate actions can be taken care of. Research questions. The questions are: what are the key drivers and impacts of floods events near the Alo Dam? How do urban and rural areas differ in exposure and resilience? How do they react when there's an event of flooding? How do the rural areas react to it? How does the urban areas react to it? What trade-offs exist between the flood control and development? How can system-based thinking improve flood risk management? Literature review. A summary. Flood risk research in Nigeria often focuses on urban areas only, forgetting or sidelining the rural areas, forgetting that they are also affected greatly by floods, whereby their livelihood is affected, their marketplaces is affected, their farmlands get affected. In fact, sometimes it even involves migration. Few studies examine both social and environmental impacts of floods together. System approach integrates human and environmental interactions. This study will contribute to flood governance and planning strategies. Methodology. The first method is the approach, which is going to be mixed method and this system dynamic framework. Then the second one is going to be data collection, whereby I plan to use the satellite imagery and GIS for flood mapping, surveys with residents and farmers. That's part of the rural section. Key informants interviews with the stakeholders and analysis tools using the GPS